feel like you're fighting that battle alone. You put a lot of pressure on yourself and you feel like you're the only one going through this. It comes with a lot of guilt.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, from what you said, you triggered something actually from your programs. They say more than just sad.
Yes.
And then you're not alone.
Yes.
It's not just the campaign taglines.
Yes.
But just wanted to know, what do you mean by that? For me, the message is so heavy. But I wanted to hear from you because you started it.
So more than just sad is in the same way that I explained, that I think us trying to, as a foundation, explain the difference between sadness and depression. Sadness is transient. Depression lasts for, if you feel the signs and symptoms of that sort of heaviness lasting for more than 2 weeks is when one should ideally seek professional help. So that is, I think it's important for us to understand the difference between sadness and depression. You Are Not Alone is our campaign, but also something that I really, really believe in, and that's one of the things that organically came out the very first time I spoke about mental illness. I wanted every person experiencing mental illness to know that they are not alone. Because what happens is you always feel like you're fighting that battle alone. Because unlike other illnesses, unlike a lot of other illnesses, there are no obvious physical signs or symptoms. It's all in your mind most of the time. And so if I met someone who's sitting here experiencing depression, I most probably, unless I'm a professional, will not be able to tell in this room who is experiencing depression. And you sort of end up feeling like you put a lot of pressure on yourself and you feel like you're the only one going through this. It comes with a lot of guilt. You start feeling like you're the only one experiencing this. You start feeling like, why is this happening to me? When the reality actually is that, and the statistics vary, 1 in 3, 1 in 4, 1 in 5 people experience depression once in their lifetime. So You Are Not Alone is to reach out to people, to reach out to the youth, to reach out to adolescents and tell them that they are not alone in this journey. But if there's one message that I really want to drive home, is that there is hope. If there's one thing that sort of drove me every morning to wake up and fight the illness, is that I saw hope. I felt like, there were days that I wanted to give up, but I think somewhere it was hope every day that would push me to the next day. And I kept saying, okay, this is going to pass, this is going to pass.
Why not? Because of that, we ask one question. Either yourself, if you have experienced it, any mental health condition, a family, very close, or extended family, or friend, anyone who knows, starting from ourselves. Can you stand up?
Wow.
Anyone you know. Could be yourself, it could be a family, or it could be a friend. May take time to remember sometimes. But it's more than 50% of the house, actually majority. That's the magnitude of the problem. And I think to her argument, it makes
And sorry, I didn't
sense.
stand up for myself. I stood up also for knowing people who...
Yeah. So both of us stood. Nobody is immune. Nobody. We will know somebody close. And that's why with mental health conditions, nobody should be alone, because we all experienced it, or we know someone close who experienced it.